365 days a year. Of course, our best bets always over in the premium area. We give out tons of free picks on these shows. And at our website, sportschatplace.com and pickdogs.com. I'd like to thank everyone that supports our websites each and every day. Yesterday, the most traffic we ever had at our website, Sports Chat Place, in the history of Sports Chat Place, 15 years. It was the most people we ever had visit, and it was smashing the old record. And that's just a lot of hard work by a lot of people behind the scenes, all of our writers. Ruffalo, Randy Chambers, Ron Romanelli, Andrew Jett, Peter Tran. I'm sure I'm forgetting. Brett Nault, Shane Mickle, Liam Rickson, Hans does our golf, Andrew Thornton, Andrew Jett, of course. Thanks to all you guys. That things are, all these years later, and in a time when things are considered down in a lot of businesses, that we're going through our biggest and best time, and especially with the free stuff that we've ever gone through. So really excited. Carolyn Shelby, of course, who is truly behind the scenes. You never even see her, but trust me, she's out there. Anyways, let me bring in the guys, and I don't know where the hell Ruffalo is, but hopefully he's not dead. But I have not heard from him this morning, and we did a serious hopefully he's not dead behind the scenes. And Jeter, Jeter as well. Thank you, Jeter. I know I was going to leave people out. Could have just read down the list. I don't have him on this computer. I have 3 computers on my desk, and I don't have that list on any of these. All this stuff's dedicated to this live streaming stuff and to the video recording. But, interesting happenings. We've got NBA, college basketball, and NHL once again. At least I think there's NHL. I didn't look at the schedule, but I'm going to guess there is.
Few hockey.
2 hockey games. Yeah, I don't know where the hell Chris is. Didn't call in sick. And
I bet it's an electric issue or internet issue. That's my guess.
Or he could just be a dick, And
that
could be part of the problems. I'll send him a little message on Slack.
We could all wager what the reason is, the excuse, and the winner gets the pot.
My bet is mad case of diarrhea.
I'm going to go
internet outage.
Dick. I'll go with it's a dick. I don't know. Interesting. We'll have to see what becomes of this. It's gonna be some long story though.
It'll be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. Anyways, got NBA, got the Clippers and the Knicks kicking things off today. We got the Nuggets and the Jazz. I'm just posting those videos right now. The Nuggets Jazz line came out late. I'm gonna guess because of Donovan Mitchell not playing. And the Pacers against the 76ers, the Wizards against the Nets, the Raptors and the Magic, and the T-Wolves against the Cavaliers, rounding out as our final game of January 2021. The hopefully the last January of empty stadiums that these guys play in front of. Brian, you got anything on your plate as far as NBA goes? I haven't entered any premium NBA picks yet.
Yeah, I have one NBA, a golden ticket. So that's on sale at the website.
Do you have any free picks for anybody?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's kind of the show.
I didn't know what you were asking me about my stuff for sale, or
both.
Were we doing NBA?
Both.
Is Donovan Mitchell 100% out today? Is everybody?
He's got a concussion.
Because the line to me looks like the +1 Jazz.
Well, the Jazz have been winning anyway. They've been winning without him, and that's why the line is where it is.
All right.
The Jazz have been winning without him.
I like the Clippers laying the 9 against the Knicks. The Clippers seem to be really rolling, and they're a team that's not afraid to blow somebody out. And the Knicks do play good defense, but I don't think they got the scoring to keep up with Los Angeles here. So I'm going to do a little square. I'm going to take the Clippers early.
I'm gonna be on the other
We're only
side.
doing the early 2 games, right?
No,
Or
we're doing
we
all of
the
them.
whole?
All of them.
All right. The second game I like today. I also like the Minnesota Timberwolves plus 3.5. I know that they're the worst team in the NBA, but something tells me that they might get a win today, or at least keep it within a bucket with Cleveland, the team that only had 80 something the other night against the Knicks. I like Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of you on that Knicks Clippers game. I don't love the game, but I do like the way the Knicks play defense, and I think the Clippers are so lazy, man. That just a lot of points on the road. You know, we've seen the Clippers in that Sunday afternoon 1 p.m. Eastern time slot, and they lost by about 150. They were down by 50 at the half the last time we saw them in this spot. That was against the Mavericks. I don't think the Knicks have the offense to put them down 50, but they certainly have the defense to shut them down. So, Ron?
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the Knicks. I'm not in love with the NBA.
I agree with you. Ruffalo is a dick. That's you.
But yeah, no, I think the Knicks, playing great defense under Coach Tibbs and a lot better team than they were last year. 4-4 at home overall this season. 10-10 against the spread on the year. And the Clippers, I just see this game being less than a blowout. I see it being like a 5-6 point win for Los Angeles. I think the Knicks can keep it close. And I'd say my favorite free play of the day would be the Raptors laying the points against the Magic. I know this Raptors team has really underperformed this season, 7-12 overall, 6-13 against the spread. But this is a Magic team that the Raptors have totally owned in recent history. Swept the season series last year against the Magic. Took them down in a playoff series, I think, 2 years ago. So the Raptors just have the Magic's number, and I think they can get a win by at least 5 points. So I'll take Toronto.
Ron, what do you think about 160,000 people visiting our website in one day?
Just
over
crazy.
over 500,000 articles read in one day.
Yeah. It's awesome, and we thank all of you for supporting us. And it's just, even on it's just a Saturday with no football, no college football.
It's crazy,
and
right?
It's crazy. It's just awesome. Thank you so much.
I mean, with a bunch of canceled games,
Yeah,
and it's
know.
like, an 8-game NBA card. It was like,
it's just weird. I can't even believe it. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And
awesome.
Our tech guys for keeping the site up, man, on days like that. While it's free for all of you guys, and the internet's free, believe me, it's not free. And to keep a website up with thousands of people on it at the same time is no small feat. The issue that we have as a website is we're not ESPN, we're not CBS, we're not those guys that have the $9 billion company and buildings worth of people. But we're also not Mitch's little website either. So it's kind of like there's only a handful of people like us. Like David Barstool used to be like us a long time ago, and then he became one of the mega sites, right? I mean, it's like, but there's only a handful, 3 or 4 that are just individually owned. In our business, us and Docs are really the only, maybe sports capping are the only ones that are like, when those sites are puny, compared to us. But we're the only ones that are individually owned anymore. Like all the other ones, my old website, one of my old websites, Covers, places like that, Vegas Insider, they're owned by huge publicly traded corporations or hedge funds at this point. Yeah, Bittler is sleeping, isn't he?
No, I'm looking up Donovan Mitchell because I think he's playing tonight. I think
he's questionable. I think he might play.
That line tells me he's playing. So
he's questionable. He's not out yet.
Well, if he's, I saw out, and if he is playing, then it changes my pick in my video. So
I don't have any inside information, but when I look at that line, it tells me Mitchell's playing. But
if he is playing, they're favored.
No.
Yes.
Nuggets are slightly. I mean, you have to give Nuggets a slight spread odds at home against the Jazz. They're a good team.
The Jazz have won, I think, 11 in a row or something, 10 in a row.
I like the Jazz. I'm just making an observation.
The Jazz are the number one in the power rankings. What's that, Rod?
Jazz have won 11 straight.
Yeah.
11-0 ATS last 11 straight.
Yeah, they're Drake.
Yeah. I'm fading Drake today.
Of course you are.
F Drake.
Well, we're all fading Drake today.
I'm not questioning that the Jazz are a good team. I'm just saying that line looks to me like he's playing. That's all but
I think
we'll
if he's playing, I think they're favored. Or it's a pick 'em. They've been winning without him. Rod.
I think it ends today. I think it ends today. He comes back in and he messes up the rhythm of everything. And I'm gonna put $60 on the Nuggets here. Give me some Sunday Nuggets for me.
I can't bet $60. I wish I could.
I know. Okay, well then you bet
600. See, 600. That's the equivalent of between 60. So.
I don't even know if I could do that. I could try it. It's like you ever be at the craps table and like someone's yelling, yo, and they got like $5 on it. It's like, it's like I wish I could get that excited.
the guy that gets really excited. He's like, yeah.
I wish, and I always say to the dealer or I say to the person next to me, I wish that was me. I wish that was me. There was a time, I'm not a yo player, but it's like I love the hard ways. I love the hard 4 and the hard 10. I love it. Look at my dice right here. I got the hard 4 showing. Love the hard 4. Love it. Parlay, baby. Parlay. The hard
4. Parlay.
Let's get a dipshit to do our fucking show. It's like, let's find a dipshit that knows nothing about betting and stick him on. It's a good strategy. Speaking of dipshits, Rod, who do you like? Rod's our. Don't worry, Rod. You're still our dipshit. You got a lighting problem over there. You got the lights hitting you right in the face. It's like,
I know. All of a sudden, it's been winter for so long. All of a sudden, the sun is out, and the sun is like right there now.
Yeah, it's hitting you right on that.
So the blind is coming right.
I thought it was one of your lights, like a studio light or something.
No. The sun is coming through the blind over there through the window, and it's like right in my eyeball. But anyways, this one, we're going to go to the Clippers and the Knicks. I like the under. We're definitely going to have a defensive battle between these two. Or maybe it's real early for some teams. They might be half asleep from the Saturday night party.
With Ruffalo?
We're going to get
Sleep,
some
cuddle.
slow-paced game.
The term that we use is snuggled up with Ruffalo.
Yeah, because... Yeah. They might be late.
Cuddling.
Give me the under 210 in that one. And I like the Nuggets over the Jazz. I'm with Ron. Give me the Raptors. They've just owned the Magic recently. Magic is 0-6 the last 6 versus the Raptors. And the Magic just look awful. And the Raptors look good at the end of last game. They started out slow, but they started to pour it on. It was just a little too late. I think they come out and play a full game there. Give me the Raptors. I like the Wizards. Surprisingly, I'm going to take the Wizards to show up, make it close versus the Nets. And the Cavaliers and Timberwolves. I lead Timberwolves, but I can't touch that game with a 10-foot pole. I like the over. Give me the over in that one. I think we get a lot of points.
Yeah, Wizards do suck. They are terrible, man. It's like I want to take them, against the Nets, and I see the line dropping and all that stuff, but they're so bad. They're so bad, man. It's like I just can't even bet $1 of Ruffalo's money on it.
Well, I can.
You like Ruffalo?
No, I kind of like the Wizards. I like the cut of Rod's jib today. Nets also have the Clippers on deck, too. So. Look ahead.
I like the Pacers against the Sixers. The Sixers are still a lousy road team anyway you slice it. The Pacers, I don't know, man. This team, they just keep playing. It's like they always have a big injury. Oh, 2 number 1s okay, for a 32-year-old quarterback. I mean, but I think that they gave the number ones. I think that they gave those number ones, the Rams, that the reason why they had to give 2 number ones like that was because that Goff contract is so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It was like when they signed it, we really ripped them apart. Like, we just absolutely shredded them. You know, I remember when it happened, and we shredded them. And Monahan was a big Goff backer, right? He was a big Goff guy. And we were like, we turned it on him. You know, we turned him, but it was like Goff. You know, it's like, no way is he worth that kind of money. He's not worth anything. I couldn't believe he got drafted first. I just couldn't believe it. It was like they'd gone 4-0 out of conference, and then they went into conference and lost every game. It's like, why do you want a loser as your quarterback? Because Aaron Rodgers went to Cal. So did Kyle Bowler. I don't know, man. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But you got yourselves a 32-year-old quarterback that actually still does have a live arm despite the beating that he's taken over the last 10 years. It'll be interesting to see Stafford on a good team.
I know. Gonna be interesting. And then Houston, I think Houston goes from seeing that trade and looking, going, we're not trading, and then going, ooh, look what we can get.
Yeah, that probably opened the door for sure.
I think that's going to open the door from them going, we're not trading them, to going, oh, well, we'll definitely consider some offers here.
Yeah.
What do you got?
We got here as a hero, Dawson Chard, a hero. This guy's, another fake person, right? He says, this is my favorite one of the day. This is what he says about me. His stupid laugh hurts his soul. Well, thanks for joining us, Dawson. Make sure to smash that like button while you're here, too. We love you. What a turd, man. What I do, it's like, Mitch is a piece of crap, but what I do is I go around on YouTube channels. I leave comments because I'm a fucking hero. It's the I'm better than him, Dawson Chard. It's like, let's just make up a name or, be a fake person and go on YouTube channels. It's funny. It's like, it's just, at this point, it's just funny, right? It's because it's so pathetic. It's like the guy yesterday challenging you to golf. It's like, how pathetic is your life? Let's play a game. Who has the most pathetic life? Anyways, man. I'm still posting a couple NBA picks here, but I like the Knicks early against the Clippers. If Mitchell's playing, I like the Jazz against the Nuggets. If he's not playing, I like the Nuggets. It's really that simple. I know that it's built into the line that he's not playing, but
I disagree. We should make a side bet on that.
You don't think if they announce that Donovan Mitchell's playing, that line's going to move 2 points?
A point.
Right.
Just because they already know what's going on. The guys that need to know already know whether he's playing or not. That's my view of it. And then they can just have an excuse to add another point to it. But we'll see. I think I'm going to get out of here and go on the Nuggets because I like them tonight either way. But
normally
it's not a premium pick. But
normally if Ruffalo's sick, it's like normally if Ruffalo's sick, he lets us know.
Yeah, I say internet issue.
I think he's just a dick. It's possible.
I think he's sick, yeah.
How's he getting sick?
It's
he got a haircut. That's what's holding him up.
Oh, that's what took so long. You got him driving with a lawnmower.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Or was it a snowblower?
I'm telling you, I'll stick with Dick if he's not dead.
Scared the hell out of me. All of a sudden, there he is.
Look, all right, so we'll bring in Ruffalo. We took bets as to why you weren't here. Everyone took a guess. We had a few internet issues. I said Dick, and Ron, what did you say? Meat sweats? Or
I said
Rod
meat
said you were
sweats.
on the can. What was yours,
You're
Ron?
taking a big dump.
Meat sweats. Yeah,
Meat
3.0.
sweats. Brian, what did you say? Internet issues?
Yeah.
I said dick. I said because he's a dick.
Oh, okay. It was a tie between Mitch and Brian. Basically, my internet issues happened because I was a dick.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, meat sweats didn't help anything, and
Well, we're on the NBA.
Me and
We're
Mitchell
just
split the money on that.
we'll split the $60. If now I could bet half of 60. Ooh, I could do 10-cent round robins like some other people I know in Vegas and act like I'm a big better. Anyways, you liking the NBA today because you didn't miss much on this show. Some guy said that my laugh hurts his soul. So that it was horrible and my laugh hurts his soul.
for me, your laugh is like a child's laugh. It brings me joy.
No, he said my stupid laugh hurts his soul.
Oh man, that's not very.
He was a piece of chard.
I don't know what he is.
Was his last name Chard? Piece of chard. Definitely a piece of chard.
Oh boy. Yeah, I like Utah. Just it's weird that that line's at a pick 'em, but I'll just take Utah to keep their streak going. I like Indiana. I'm not trying to bet Philadelphia on the road. I'll get a free 1.5 to take Indiana at home. I'll take it, and I'll take Cleveland on the road against Minnesota.
All right. Well, that was fun. See how much you missed? What? 36 minutes? That's how far. All right. We go to college basketball.
Sorry. The line's changing in the Jazz
Mitch again
game.
with his stupid laugh. You're right. I don't have any money. I'm poor. I love this. I love these guys. It's funny. I don't even want to block him because he's just so pathetic. It's like I just want to see what's he gonna say next.
The line has flipped in the Jazz Nuggets. Jazz are now favorite.
So Mitchell is playing.
Yeah.
So there it is, Brian.
-1. Oh, big.
Yeah,
deal.
2.5 point
That's
line.
2.5
not,
points.
Yeah, not one.
Huh?
And it ain't done yet.
-2. You say -2.5 is what you're seeing?
No, it's -1 Jazz, but it was -1.5 for the Nuggets, so it's a 2.5 point move.
Not 1
Through
point
0.
as you predicted. Because the guys who need to know. Was your
Listen.
exact quote. Something like
There's a lot of bets coming in on the Jazz here.
that. Gee, I wonder why.
Well, that's all right because
Oh.
Nuggets are going to win anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
To everybody,
I like the Nuggets.
to everybody watching this show, that's how you
Nuggets.
get this seat. Right there. That kind of insight. It's like a 2.5 point line move. They just announced that the star of star players on their team, one of the best players in the whole NBA, is going to play at a concussion
I
protocol.
said they would bump it up a point, and that's exactly what.
No.
They bumped
You
it.
just said there's a lot of bets coming in on the Jazz. That's exactly what you
Well,
said.
yeah, I mean, the Jazz were going to get the bets regardless whether Mitchell was playing or not. But now all the fanboys and the Filet-O-Fishes are out even more now on the Jazz.
So would you put an extra $60 on the Jazz there?
I'm going to have to go get extra $60 on the Nuggets here. I mean, I can't wait to get out of here. Take the Nuggets.
I like the Nuggets now as a dog. Yeah.
Filet of fish against the chicken nuggets here.
We'll see.
The Nuggets have been playing great basketball themselves lately as well.
Yep,
too.
the
So
Nuggets have been
this
playing.
is going to be a great game.
It's going to be a great game.
It's a rematch.
It's a rematch of the Western Conference semifinals that went 7 games and down to the last minute.
Yeah, that was a great series.
Yep. That's what I said in my video today if I ever get it posted. Anyways, we've got college hoops. Navy against Loyola, Maryland in the Patriot League. Temple versus Tulane. It's amazing that Tulane gets worse every game. Wilmington against Hofstra. Canisius against Quinnipiac. Ohio State, Michigan State. Houston, SMU. Towson, William and Mary, who's dead to me. Any of those, Brian? little William and Mary action. They are dead to me.
I actually like 3 games in this time slot. I think Temple lays it to Tulane. I know they lost a coach, probably their best coach ever, John Chaney. I remember him growing up. Great Temple coach. I think they win one and blow out Tulane for him. And I like William and Mary Tribe. And I really like Michigan State to bounce back against Ohio State. I faded Michigan State the first game back, but I think they put it together for a tight game with Ohio State.
John Chaney was a head coach when black head coaches were not a thing, you know? So he's a trailblazer, man. Trailblazer.
He was very solid.
Trailblazer. Great coach.
When I was a little kid, he got me a picture of Mark Macon autographed or something like that. I was like 8 years old, maybe.
I think that was his team, right? That was the one, the Mark Macon team.
He went to the Nuggets, I think. Macon.
Did Temple win the national championship? Certainly came close.
I don't think so.
It certainly came close, that Macon team. Chris, anything in that time slot?
Yeah, I like Navy laying the 2.5 against Loyola Maryland. Give me 2.5 points against an 0-5 team with a team that's 10-3 against the number. They beat them by this. They were only laying 3.5 yesterday, and they beat them by 15. So I'll take Navy, and I'll take Ohio State. There's nothing that makes me want to take this Michigan State team. I know we're getting 6.5 on the road with them, but with Tom Izzo coach team, but I'll still take Ohio State. I think they're the better team.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take Michigan State. You look at the numbers on Ken Palm, and a lot of the key statistics for both teams are very similar when it comes to 3-point offense, 2-point offense, and defending as well. Each team has their edge on certain statistics, but it's very, very close. So I just think 6.5 is too much to lay. I do think the Navy game just got postponed, unfortunately. I was on Navy there, but it looks like that one got canceled. So, just Michigan State in that window for me.
Yeah. Rod?
For me, I'm with Ryan. I like Temple as well. I think they roll right over Tulane. 0-2 on the road, 0-2 ATS. Give me Temple. I like Shmoo and Houston to go under. We got a battle of defenses in that one. Love the under in that one.
Yeah, the three black head coaches like of my era were John Chaney, John Thompson, and Nolan Richardson. Those are kind of the 3 guys. The Trailblazers said, doesn't matter what color, what race you are, man. These guys can flat out win and coach, man.
Yeah, John Thompson, he was a real good coach.
Yep. Nolan Richardson in Arkansas too, man. They won some games. I think they won a national championship. Ridiculous. Richardson. Yep. National championship for Nolan Richardson. Won the conference title 4 times. Actually, they lost the championship. Oh, they won the championship in '94, and then they lost to UCLA the next year in the championship game. Played them back-to-backers. The Hawks. Of course, they lost yesterday. How about that Auburn cover? Woo! We called it, huh? Had it. I didn't hear one. Mitch nailed it in the Facebook group. It was my dog of the day on Sports Shot Place. Auburn plus the points.
Who was Auburn playing? I forget.
Baylor.
What a bunch of BS. Man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that officiating in that Oklahoma game wasn't right. I mean,
here we go.
Yeah.
Get out the towels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So you don't get any credit for a team that didn't have some starters that came and played with all their heart, gave everything they had, left it all on the court, and just outplayed them.
How about Patrick Reed?
If they were so.
Patrick Reed's like one of my favorite golfers because he's like the non-country club guy that's out there. And he's always fighting with the rules officials. Yesterday, he picked up his ball. You have to ask, if you do that. He picked it up and just gave himself a drop. It was like he's in first place. It's like, what are you going to do? It's like, it was all muddy at Torrey Pines. It was lift, clean, and place in the fairway, but he was in the rough, and he said his ball was plugged, but they said the ball bounced. So how could it possibly be plugged? It's like, he's like, I didn't see it bounce. It's 200 yards away. You can't see it from that far. But yeah, I love my favorite Patrick Reed was when he got the unfavorable ruling and he's yelling at the rules official, and he could hear the TV cameras right there watching it, and he says, "If I was Jordan Spieth, you'd give it to me." It's like, and that's why he doesn't play with Spieth anymore at the Ryder Cup, because Spieth won't play with him after that. It's like, if I was Jordan Spieth, you'd give it to me. It's like, whoa. The thing is, he's right. Everybody knows he's right, too. Anyway, speaking of right, we got JMU and Drexel, Delaware and Elon, Mount St. Mary's against Sacred Heart. That sounds religious. It's really not something we do here. New Jersey Institute of Technology against UMBC. Wasn't this game canceled yesterday? Got Stony Brook against Hartford, Northern Colorado and Northern Arizona, Bucknell and Lehigh. That's a Sunday college hoops game if I ever saw one. Binghamton against New Hampshire. Brian, any of those gems? I mean, there's some real meat on the bone there. Elon's playing.
I hate to do it, but I'm gonna be like Chris and take a pass on this, like he did on New Year's. I just don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see anything.
I like Drexel, man. I know people people are infatuated with JMU, but I like Drexel, man. I like the Dragons. Chris?
I like JMU here. It's just one of the better teams, the Colonial this year, and I think these two teams weren't supposed to play each other. I think they got short notice. They got put together at the last minute, and I just think if you're going to be put together, no notice, I'd rather take the team that's playing better basketball. And for me, that's James Madison by a mile. And I like Bucknell over Lehigh. And Lehigh just hasn't performed well this season. Bucknell's at home. And I like Northern Arizona against Northern Colorado. Done really well, 6-2 against the number on the road this season. They just played a ton of tight games on the road. I think they can get another one here, so give me Northern Arizona.
Just lost my browser. Everyone ever do that? Like you're browsing and all of a sudden it quit unexpectedly. Yeah.
I found a gem if I can revert back.
Okay, Brian, what's your...
I'm sorry. I should.
Yeah, well, if you got a morsel for us, throw us your tidbit.
But, I love the Delaware Blue Hens today, -6.5. It's up about a point. They won a couple in a row. Elon, I think, has lost 4 in a row. I think the Blue Hens come out here and just win this game by about 10 points.
That you were pulling on me and taking a pass.
I couldn't do it. Then later on that day, he takes Hawaii on the money line. I think the total under. I just had that. He ends up with 2 plays for that play.
Sometimes it comes to me late.
In this window, not loving anything, but I'll take a slight lean to UMBC laying the points. Just think they're the better team. I would put that line about 5 points, 6 points. So I think you have some value at 3.5, but not my favorite by any means.
Rod?
The only one I like is say when Ryan found his golden nugget. I like Delaware over Elon as well. Lay the 6.5. They win by double digits today. The only one I like. Northern Arizona, Northern Colorado is postponed.
Ooh. I remember that one from the other night.
Postponed again?
Postponed again, yeah.
Are you sure?
That's what I'm showing postponed again.
Everything I'm touching turns to crap today.
VCU Fordham.
Yeah, canceled. Yeah.
Mercer, Norfolk State, Delaware State postponed. That could have been a real shitstorm.
Did they cancel Drake in Illinois State?
Nope.
I still see it.
I hope so. Yep.
I like Drexel. I don't care what anyone says. Not buying into it. He's got that noise. I like Drexel. I'm also going to bet Towson again. That's so good to me. 7-2 on the road. I think I bet him at 2. Anyways, see if that noise is gone. Go to our next set of games. Got Eastern Washington against Sac State with a 2:05 start. They just wanted to be in that next time slot for our show. They're like, if we're on with those idiots, they're gonna put us in with those 2:00 games. We got to be at the 2:05 slot. So maybe we can get in with Missouri State and Loyola Chicago. Eastern Washington, Sac State, Missouri State, Loyola Chicago, Drake, Illinois State, Marist, Siena, UAB against Middle Tennessee, going back at it again, Coppin State, Morgan State. Brian, any of those gems?
No, it's probably pretty square, but I'm going to go with the UAB Blazers. They're just playing tremendous basketball. Middle Tennessee is an armpit team. I can see them, UAB beating them by 20, and then I'm not going to say I'm all in on Illinois State, but I have a lot invested in Illinois State today. I think they can finally knock Drake's cover streak down.
I like UAB as well. I think this is just a bad Middle Tennessee team that can't score against one of the country's top defensive units. Give me UAB. And, oh man, I'm not ready to hop off of Drake just yet. We've seen Illinois State lose by 30 to Loyola earlier this year. I think Drake's better than Loyola, and I think they could win this game by 30 as well. So I'll lay the points with Drake, keep their cover streak alive.
Drake?
Yeah.
Ron?
I just think way too many points for Drake to lay here. And I think the books are begging everybody to hop on Drake and keep rolling this train, but I think there's too many points. Illinois State can cover this 18.5. I'm with Brian. I think the Drake train comes to an end finally. I've said that for the last couple months, so we'll see. Me and Brian have just gone through this together, but it's all right. We do it together. And I like UAB as well. They are top 10 in forcing turnovers in the nation, and Middle Tennessee is one of the worst teams in coughing up the ball. That was the reason why UAB made a pretty big comeback and cover last game against Middle Tennessee. I think they do it by a lot more today, so I'll take UAB.
Yeah, it was like they played terrible in the first half. Even halfway through the second half, they looked done.
Yeah, they were down by 5 at halftime, down by like 3 at 10 minutes left, and then they won by 11.
What the hell happened to Virginia yesterday?
I know.
Bunch of jerks.
Let's just stop playing. Let's just we're up. It's like we're looking good here. We got about a 7-point lead. We're just gonna they can't do anything on us. Let's just stop playing. It's like what was that? Just stop playing.
Someone backed up and accidentally hit the off switch.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing, right? They just stopped playing basketball. It looked like Minnesota. Same thing.
Best team in ACC looked like garbage yesterday.
Because I looked and I'm like, oh, okay,
Not my Florida Gators.
Like it's 42-34, and then I look back and they're down by 20.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was like they just stopped playing. Stop playing. Marquette against St. John. Oh, did we all go?
For me in this spot, I like. I'm with you. Give me Illinois State. I think the Drake train comes to an end today. That's just too many points. And I also like. Give me Missouri State Bears over Loyola. I think that's too many points. Missouri State is just they'll get up for this game. They're 4-1 ATS the last 5 versus Loyola, Illinois, Chicago. They got a chance to win it outright.
Sure to smash the like button. 177 likes. 1,327 people watching. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. Anyways, we got Marquette, St. John's, North Carolina, AT&T against FAMU. Romanelli, I'm sure, has an opinion on that one. Fairly disinterested against Bryant. Indiana State against Bradley. Rice, North Texas. These teams seem like they play every day. Stephen F. against Sam Houston. 2 nice guys. Sounds like a poker game. Central Connecticut against St. Francis. Evansville against Valpo. Brian, this is a beauty right there. Those are the gloss over games on a good day.
Yeah, it is. It's a big card, but a big card full of a lot of crap. I'm going to take the North Texas Mean Green today, laying the big number against Rice. I like this North Texas team. I think they could be up 15 to 17 and a half and then cruise in the second half. So that's the only one I like in that time frame.
Chris?
Yeah, I like Indiana State even with the crazy line move. I just think that Indiana State comes in with a lot better form right now. Bradley's lost 4 straight. Indiana State winners 3 straight and 4 of their last 5. I just think they're a better team right now. So I'll take Indiana State. And I like the over 151 in the Sam Houston State Stephen F. Austin game. I know these are 2 teams that I wouldn't be surprised if they were in the Southland Conference title game at the end of the year. But I just think right now it's probably going to be an 80 to 78 kind of game where hit around 160. So give me the over 151 in that game. That's what I like.
Well, for me, I'm rolling with the Lumberjacks and Stephen F. Austin in this window. I love the Jacks. I'm going to lay the 6 points. Line opened up at 4.5, and now it's up to 6 for a reason. SFA's coming off a bad loss to Abilene Christian. They lost by 20. It was a much closer game than the score may show, but this is a tournament team, in my opinion. I think this is a team that's going to win the Southland. Sam Houston State's been a team I've been high on all year, and they've covered a lot of spreads for me, but this is just not a good matchup. SFA is top 10 in scoring 2-point field goals, and Sam Houston State just does not have a paint presence enough to stop SFA down low. I worry about SFA's turnover ratio. They do turn the ball over a lot, and that's why it's not a premium for me. But I think the Jacks win this game. We got to remember, this is an SFA team that took down number 1 Duke last year on the road. So this is a team that can beat almost anybody. I think they take care of business today.
Rod?
For me, the only one I like is Rice in North Texas. I like to go over the number. High scoring. Both teams high paced. Not so much defense in that one. Give me the over in Rice in North Texas. And the other one is the same one as Chris. I love that one over. It's already moved up a couple points. They're begging you to take the under in the Stephen F. Austin Sam Houston game. Definitely going to track me in that one too. Love the over there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Indiana State in this spot. I know the line is flipped 3.5 points, but I don't care. That's going to be my pick. Got Colgate against Holy Cross rematch. Syracuse, NC State, Northern Iowa, Southern Illinois. UC Riverside, UC San Diego, Northwestern, Rutgers, Washington State, UNLV, Nevada. Brian?
It's another square pick for me, I think. But I like the Rutgers on the road against Northwestern. They lost 7 in a row. I think Rutgers is better than their record indicates. I thought they'd be a top 20 team. So I think they can get it done today and cover the spread at Northwestern. Just a lean, nothing I love.
Yeah. For me, I like Southern Illinois in this one. I'm still not laying 2.5 with a Northern Iowa team 1-5 against a number on the road. I think Southern Illinois just a better team at home. The line doesn't really make much sense to me, and maybe for a reason, but I'm still taking Southern Illinois. And I'm going to take Washington State. I can't lay 2 points with this Washington team that I've seen get beat up so many times this year. And Washington State hasn't been doing much better lately, but I still like the Cougars in this spot.
Ron?
Yeah, this is not a great card. I'll take a small lean with Northwestern in the points. I think it's a little too square for me to take Rutgers. Northwestern obviously had a great start to conference play, and then that just came crashing down. But they've played top 40 teams the last 7 games. Haven't made it close to much any of them, but I think that they're pretty similar to Rutgers here, and you're getting 4 at home. I'll take the points. It's a real small lean, though.
Ron?
What was
Ron?
that? What? Somebody got a little excited and heavy-handed with the pen. It was like...
That was me, I admit. I was highlighting a play I wanted to double bet when I got off air.
I was scared to say something. Anyways, I'm with Ron. Give me Northwestern. They haven't looked good their last how many ever games. I think they step it up today and come to play against a Rutgers team who's not as good as what people think they are. So give me Northwestern plus the points there. And I like the Cougars. I think the Cougars come to play in that Battle of Washington. Give me Washington State Cougars.
Yeah, I like Washington State as well in that one. I like UNLV against Nevada. I think they beat them outright, no problem. I like Rutgers. I like Syracuse. Go to the NHL. And
Hey, we forgot our sales pitches today.
go ahead.
Good.
Go ahead.
You know me, never miss a good chance of the sales pitch. Get my 5-pack golden. Brian's golden ticket 5-pack. You get 3 college basketball, 1 NBA, 1 NHL. Love each individual play in there. The NHL is slightly plus money, so pick that up. $50. Pickdogs.com premium pick section.
And for me, it's my Slammin' Sunday 5-pack and 5 college hoops plays that I absolutely love today. And had to do a little bit of digging, but you know what? Find the meat on there. So, and I absolutely think we have a good chance of sweeping the board today with those 5 plays. So I have that for $34.95 over at pickdogs.com, sportschatplays.com premium.
Yep, for me, I got my Super Sunday Trio, top 2 college basketball plays, and my NHL value dog of the day. 3 plays I really like, and looking for a big bounce back day today. It's my Super Sunday Trio, $29.95.
For me, I've got my Sensational Sunday. I'm excited for today's action. I found 3 bets in each sport. I got 9 plays today. 3 NHL, 3 NBA, and 3 college basketball. Love these to crush the books today over at Pick Dogs Premium, $39.99. Get you all 9 plays.
I just have an early 3-pack in college hoops. I might add some picks. If you have extended plans, you could check in later and see if I added anything. If I didn't, I didn't. If I did, they'll be there. But, we go to NHL, Buffalo, New Jersey, Florida, Detroit, Carolina, Dallas, Philly, Islanders, Chicago, Columbus. Whoever wants to start.
Yeah, I'm going to take a slight lean with the Detroit Red Wings plus 1.5 here. They kept it close, lost in overtime against Florida yesterday. I think they can do the same today. I'm not wild about laying juice with Detroit, but I think that plus 1.5 will get you done.
2 of the 2 I like here. I like Buffalo to win in regulation against New Jersey. Normally this would be a spot for Mackenzie Blackwood to start, but he's on the COVID list, and looks like New Jersey's going to bring up Eric Comrie. He's only started 8 games in 4 years as a NHL goalie, so I think Buffalo's at least got enough to win this one in regulation. You can get that minus 160 down. And I like Carolina Hurricanes on the money line against Dallas. It looks like Dallas is going to be on their backup goalie today. And, we already saw Carolina beat up on the Stars yesterday and really sort of expose how to beat the Stars, and I need to do it again here. So I'll take Carolina on the money line.
The only one in this window I like is the New York Islanders. Call me a homer, but this is a team that plays really well on the second game of back-to-back under Barry Trotz. Islanders did not play well in that first period against the Flyers last night, but outplayed the Flyers in periods 2 and 3 completely. Owned the shot advantage, just couldn't get it done in overtime. And I think today you're getting plus money. I think they get the job done, so I'll take the Islanders on the money line.
Rod?
For me, I like the Devils. Bounce back. Sabres won yesterday. Devils come back, win today. The Stars and the Hurricanes, I like under. Both teams play defense. The last game was 4-0. I think we get even lower scoring than that. 2-1 game, 3-2 most, if you're lucky. Give me the under, 5.5 in that one. And I'm with Brian, except I'm going to go a little one more. I'm going to take the Detroit Red Wings on the money line. I think they finally get a win over the Panthers here. They kept it close last game. I think they actually get the win today. Give me the Red Wings on the money line. And I'm going to stick with the Flyers. The Islanders just don't look like the team that plays defense and stops teams. Until they show me something different, I'll stick with the Flyers here. I've been rolling. So give me the Flyers here.
Got the Avalanche against the Smudges, the Ducks and the Blues, and the Oilers and the Senators.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take a shot with the Ottawa Senators at all that plus money. It's actually down a little bit from where it first opened at. Edmonton had a big win for me yesterday in overtime, but I think they regress a little bit and catch a loss here against Ottawa.
Yeah, I like the Blues just to win in regulation against the Ducks. The Ducks, this is a team that can't score goals. Last time I checked, you need to be able to score to win a hockey game, and 1 goal a game is not going to cut, especially against this Blues team, even starting their backup. So I'm on the Blues in that one, and I'm going to take a shot with the Senators here. I just think that I'm not laying minus 225 with this Edmonton Oilers team that lost 2 or 3 to Toronto and was having issues keeping the puck out of the net. This is still an Ottawa team with a proven goalie in Matt Murray, who won the Stanley Cup a couple years ago. So I think they can rebound and get us a nice value at plus 200 here on the money line.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Senators too. I'm gonna take them plus 1.5. I'm not really ready to take them on the money line, but I think that this is going to be a close game. Oilers are going to be on the back-to-back here, obviously. I'm not sure who's going to be in goal. Might be Mikko Koskinen, which is not going to be the greatest option for Edmonton. So I'll take the Senators, in what should be a 1-goal game either way. The Senators do have a shot to win it.
Rod?
For me, I like the Blues over the Ducks. Just like Chris said, Ducks can't score. Give me the Blues in regulation over the Ducks as well. And I like the Oilers and Senators to go under the 6.5 there. Already, you figure that Ottawa stinks. The Oilers are giving up goals. It's going to go over. I love the under in that one. Low-scoring game. And give me the Smudges. Smudges bounce back and get a win today.
All right. Got our parlay section of the show. Chris, one of your premium picks is canceled. You're going to be adding another pick, so I'm getting
I did replace it.
You did replace it? All right.
Yes.
So it's been replaced. It was Navy was the game, right?
Yeah. But it has been replaced.
And it has been replaced. So there you go. I get I know the emails are coming.
For me, for the parlays for the college hoops, I'm going to go Indiana State, the over in the Stephen F. Austin Sam Houston State game, and the Drake Bulldogs. For the NBA, I'm going to go with the Utah Jazz, the Indiana Pacers, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Rod?
For me, I'm going Missouri State plus the points. The Redbirds at Drake plus the points. And Delaware minus the points.
I got a 3-team hoops parlay, NBA and college. Toronto Raptors laying the points. Illinois State plus the points. And Stephen F. Austin laying the points.
Brian?
The Denver Nuggets on the money line. North Texas minus the points, and Illinois State plus the points over Drake.
I'll go with the Blackhawks, the Red Wings, and the Smudges. Triple dog parlay. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. We appreciate it. Closing out a huge month for us. Here in January. Not my best picking month, that's for sure. And I'm not going to.
I'm glad to get out of January.
I'm glad to get out of January too. Really, not even just not my best picking month. Really, a horrible picking month for me. I can own it. I'm not going to sit here. I could create a Facebook name and talk about how great I am, I guess, or a fake YouTube name, just like go into the thing to talk about how awesome everything is. But not my best. But I think part of when I decided to do a multi-handicapper site, that was the whole idea. Is that hey, if I'm not hot, jump on somebody else that is, because we got 30 plus awesome handicappers, and so plenty of people are hot. Like November and December when it was football season, Brian and I were smoking the board, and some of the guys that are at the top now were at the bottom. And now some of those guys are at the top, and we haven't had our best month. So February's a new month, and of course no one owns March Madness like I do, so I'm pretty excited about that. Once again, thanks to everyone who supports us, smashing the like button. If you're an internet troll, loser, whatever, well,
how many likes did we get?
like 6.
Oh, I was gonna say we got a couple hundred. I'd toss out a premium.
Yeah, I would too, man. I would too. But it's like we should have at least 1,000. If it's like 1,000, I would give. If we got 1,000, if we got 2,000, I'd give a free 3-day consensus report for everybody, all 4 million of our monthly readers. But we can't even get it. We can't even get 300. So it's not going to happen. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Have a great day. We will see you guys tomorrow. And of course, I'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day. It's so weird having Sunday without my halftime shows, right? Have a great day, everyone.